Hey everybody, Monkeypuzzle here, and it is time for some more ARK. And I am here in the construction zone that is the coast camp. And I need to get things put back together so that I don't have this big hole in my wall exposing my dinos. And I'm borrowing formerly Draax's Dodecuruses and Az's mammoths and his what do you call them, Spinosauruses that are guarding his mammoths. And I started this bridge thingy here, which is going to way overdone construction to get people across the river here. And it also doubles as a harbor. So I've got this nice behemoth gate, creating this nice space here for my Megalodon and my Ichthyosaurus. Ichthy still needs a name, by the way, and I'm still working on that. So yeah, I did this with columns underwater. It was quite a bit of work to get this thing to line up right, and I had to leave some stone foundations in there. So I did a combination of walls and ceilings and things to box it all in. You can still see the stone foundations there a bit, but I'm pretty happy with it. There's imperfections that only I will ever know about. It turns out the pillars work really well as a little pen because other creatures can't go through them. I found that even small creatures on land have a hard time going through two pillars, but I can do it, so that's cool. It makes more sense to me too as a pen because then the tides and the water and everything can flow through and have a nice fresh water flow through here. So yeah, it's going to be a bridge, it's a harbor, it's a aquatic dino pen, and it's going to be a little base extension for me because I'm going to build some rooms into it. So what do you say we get into it? I'm actually going to try to do a bit of construction while I'm filming, and that's tough order because ARK construction is very finicky. Things don't always go how you want them to. In fact, most of the time they don't, and there's a lot of demolition that has to happen when mistakes are made. But I've made a bunch of materials here, probably not nearly enough to get me through the whole thing, but I've got 111 stone pillars ready to go. So let's start with some of those. And that's going to be too many, so let's put some back. I don't want to get overburdened. Look how much that weighs already. I'm already up to 173. So let me even put some of those back. And then let me get out some stone ceilings and put some of those back. And then we're going to need some of these and some of these and some of these. Now where am I? Okay, so let me take that back down to something that I can walk around with. I don't think I'm carrying anything else that's too heavy. We can put some of those back too. So now I should be good, yeah, to walk around. So I brought the pillars out to here, and these wood ones and the thatch ceilings I was just sort of sketching with, using the lower cost materials in order to make sure that everything worked right and to figure out what I was doing. And this is overblown because I felt the need to save this rock and go over it. But that's okay because it creates a nice big wide thing for beasts and ships, rafts to go through. We've got our raft right out there. Right now it's named the SS Simeon. And then over here, I took it all the way back to here because I thought, well, it'd be nice to be able to go up and actually look into my base and then maybe make something that joins the top of it with my roof over there and so on. So I made a decision over here that the slope to get onto it should start here because this right here already is a little place that catches dinosaurs when they're trying to follow me. But I can demolish this wall and have it. Yes, you got opinions on this? He's my consultant. He says he agrees just to make sure that I fill out the proper safety forms when I do it. So that's cool. So yeah, I'll demolish that wall and I'll get it to meet up right here. And then if we start to slope there, it should not be a little dino catch point. So we'll see. how that works out. Let's start by, there's two ways we can do this. We can either try to get ceilings on here, which they're not going in as high as I would, or excuse me, as low as I would like. I would like a ceiling to go on it about there, but it doesn't seem like that's going to do it. And then we can also try actually to snap a foundation on it, because I got to get some slope roofs going. So we've already got into the tricky part here. So let's grab, let me see, let's try a stone foundation first. We'll put it where my pike goes. I've also got a couple wood foundations in here as well. So let's see how those do. And now I'm getting heavy. Heavy. So, and I'm always hungry. Let me eat something and see if I can forget about eating for a minute. So, to snap the foundation, let me see if it works if I get rid of that one. And then let's get this one out. Will it snap off that one? So it will. So that's cool. And then now, if I put that there, is that going to work out? So let's see. The test is if these slope walls right here are going to work out. And I've also got these. So let's put that where my food goes. And my hotbar is all building materials now, so I can never remember which of these is which. You can press E now to flip things. And which side do we think the wood is on? That looks like it's on the outside. So which one did I use? Did I use one? Let's try two. And now it looks like the wood's on the inside. So that's cool. And then if I did that again up here, will it let me? If I did that right there, are we going to match up? It looks pretty close, So if it's close enough, I'm going to be pretty happy. Because this stuff doesn't always work out. And actually, that's the wrong one. We want one of those. You said you were going to place. Yeah, there you go. And one of these. Come on. There we go. All right, yeah, that's going to work. So that's going to be a pretty decent start to the slope going up. Now down here, we'll need to put a little wood ramp in order to touch the ground. I don't have any of those made, so I'll have to make those next. And then we're going to need to get over here too. Let's go ahead and start from here so I don't waste materials putting down pillars that I know that I'm just going to demolish. So we're going to start snapping over with the stone pillars. I wish there was a way you didn't have to press it every time, but there's a lot to be desired with building an ARK, but I still get very satisfied by the results. I think partially because it is so hard. When you build something... No, that was a mistake. When you build something, you feel like you've really actually done something. So it's very important that these actually snap into place. And you can see each time I get two options. And actually that's as far as I can go. There was the middle option and then the further option. You want the further option if you don't want to spend too many pillars, because that's already close enough together for any kind of structural foundation. And I should be able to bridge all the way across to the other side. No problem. I mean, we have one every ceiling piece, basically. And then let me replace this with that. Now, before I place that, you can see that that one there, that pillar, it doesn't peek through the ceiling. And that's actually a tricky thing to do in ARK. It has to do with putting the pillars first and snapping them together so that they're all aligned. So let's go ahead now and replace this pillar with this one. And I find that when you replace them, it's a little funny. It could be fine. It's usually better, I think, to demolish the one that's there and then place. It just, there's little gradations of height that sometimes it allows you to do when you're replacing that doesn't happen when you snap. So let's see if I replace this one, if it peaks. Yeah, it peaks now because it came afterwards. Can I get rid of this without destroying that? Apparently not. And weird, this one was still in here as well. Oh, that's why it was peaking. Yeah, see, that's why it's good to put that stuff in first. So now we got to put this again. And then can I bridge out like that? I can. So now I can put one there. And then that's going to allow me, I think I can then put a wall here. Or, yeah. I have some in the chest. Put a wall there and then put my number 2 back up there. And then we should be able to put our ceiling back together. So that was 9. No, wrong one. 0. Yeah, go up. Up. Yep. Okay. And so yeah, each one of these that I replace, I'm going to demolish it first. And snap. Now, there was a point here where it seemed like a natural place to walk through, and that's this little hump right here. So I'm just going to not have pillars there, and I'll see afterwards if ARK actually lets me totally span above it. If it doesn't, then I'll have to put some in there. But I'm going to put one more stone pillar here. Okay, so now let's go with that. And basically, I'm just going to do this on camera as much as I can. It's going to be too long to do the whole thing. So we'll just, I'll just take you with me for a bit here. That one looks like it actually is going to be too high. Which, yeah, that's pretty clearly going to be too high. So I can get up here now. Oop, come on. Yep. I can get up here now and demolish that from the top. I lose half my materials, but c'est la vie. And then I'm just going to take this out all the way, because then down here, if it lets me, this is going to be a room. Now this is going to be a problem here, because that's too high. So this is going to have to be up here, and I'll have to ramp up into it, which won't be the end of the world, I guess. Let me get some more walls, some stone walls, and everything's in here. So I've got a bunch of those, and it's got to keep our weight down. But now we can grab some more pillars. Oops. And put some back. Can I walk? No. I'm stuck. I'm pillared to the ground. How's that? No, still can't. And let me get this thing down. What's my weight? I'm 259. And what is the heaviest thing on me? Do I have anything in here? Oh, I can get rid of the wooden foundations now. Oh, and I don't need to be carrying any stone or wood. So that will definitely help. So now I could probably grab some more of this stuff. I could grab some more walls. I could grab some more of these and some more of these. And how's that? I did it again. See, this is what happens when I build on camera. It's going to take a while. Here, we can put some of those back. Are we good now? Yeah, we can slowly get over there. So I think for this scene, we're going to just get up to the top level here, where I can match that and hopefully match that. There's a possibility I get it set up here and it won't match over there. Although I did snap all the way over here with the pillars. So theoretically it should. But I found that even when it should, it doesn't always work that way. So I think we can do that. Yep, and then we're going to take some of these walls and put them there. Always want to make sure that they're actually facing the way I want them to. And then that should still be a 2 up there. 2 is the... It is the slope stone wall left. Okay, so I guess if you're this way, it's left. That's cool. So then we get one of these up, there, and I doubt we're there yet. We could come over from here and know where we match up, but I know we have to get up some more. Some of these are going to be... Ooh, trike egg. I'm not going to pick it up, though, because it's going to be heavy for me right now. And some of these are going to need to be windows and stuff as well. I think this one can safely be another wall. Another wall. Another wall. And we're almost out of range where we can reach up here. So let's get that slope ceiling up there. And yeah, still going to have to rebuild that. And this actually might be there. Let's see. If we take this here. Oh, I keep grabbing the wrong one. Bam. I think we're there. What I'm going to do is get up there and work my way over. Actually, no, I can't do that because I've got to place the pillars first. I could trust my eye that that's the same height. There's no real way to know. I guess I gotta build up here and work my way over because I'm stuck with this. So I definitely want to keep it that way. So I'll start here and work my way back to there. So let's just go ahead, take all these down right now. I know I'm going to need to do this. And that one. And this is going to be loading me down with some materials as well. But then I'm going to take these pillars and we'll just start from here. Snap. 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 And snap. And hopefully that's correct. I'm going to do a few more. And get this going. And we're just going to... I'm just going to work this over that way. Let me just put down these ones I have. Problem with this method is I may end up having to put back some of those pillars I demolished. Hopefully I'll just be able to span it and not have a problem with that. Can I move? No. Of course not. So let me... Alright, I am still in this box. Let's drop some of those. My weight. Yeah. Yeah. Weight, man, really slows down construction as well because moving these materials, each of these things uses like a whole stack of stone, and I can only carry like 2.5 stacks of stone at a time. That's not exact numbers, but it's kind of that's the order of magnitude basically of trying to move this stuff around. And also just how many of these things that you can carry around at once. I think that's as far as I wanted to go with the pillars. They can go 2 out. That's pretty wide. I could actually come one more in. But let's start with there. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Cause yeah. So we'll do that. I may end up demolishing this one. But that actually is a nicer, flatter surface right there. And there's some poop floating around here. Ooh. I can't pick that up, man. I could charge people to see that. 1 stack of stone to look at it. I'm going to wall it off. Make people pay. Charge admission. Alright. So there is that. So those all look pretty even. That's pretty good. So now let's come over here. Then I match that up. Let's get this all the way up too. So I'm going to need some more of these, like 2 more. So let's take all these things I have on me and let's just put them back in the box for the moment. You can see I've got the engrams on me too. And let's just grab all ceilings, which is going to be too heavy, and some more pillars. Come on. That's going to be heavy. Where am I? Nope. Can't move. Here, let's take half of those. Can I move? Yeah. Cool. So now that and that. All right. So now's the trick. Is if I can get up here. I feel like I'm too heavy to do it right now. I don't think this is going to work. Ooh, yeah, that's the one that catches me when I'm too heavy. Oh, almost. One more try. Ugh. Nope. Hey. None shall pass. Alright. Let me get... I don't need these right now. Is that your commentary? So now I should be able to do it. Ooh. Of course, these are the kind of things that never work on camera. But I do just fine when you're not watching. So everybody close your eyes. Nobody look. And I will get up there. You were looking. I know it. See? I could tell. Ah. Alright. I'm going to cut till I'm up there. Alright. There. I finally made it up there. Whew. Alright, so now we can place these. And if I did this right, we got the no peak pillar. That is excellent. So we should be able to keep working our way along here. And that should continue to be the case. And then theoretically, I should have enough stretch between these. Yeah, it was only 2 ceilings. And that's perfect. So that is the design of the slope and the height. Eyeballing this way, it looks like I may be still 1 lower than my ceiling there. But I can figure that out later. That's not crucial. The main thing was the height was determined by getting over that rock right there. So you guys see where I'm going, what I'm going for. It's going to be like this. I guess while I still have you guys with me, we could do a little bit of designing of this area. And that's going to be a little tricky. I got to make some foundations for that we've already discovered. So in here, I've got some materials going on. So the way I do this is I just totally overload myself. You know, you need a bunch of thatch, a bunch of wood, and a bunch of stone. A bunch of thatch, a bunch of stone, a bunch of wood. And then let's make some stone foundations, which are in here somewhere. There. So we can only make 3 from all those materials. And since I know I'm going to make a bunch of those right now, I can just grab this, put it down there, and then throw more stuff in there, like that, and then just spam 2 a bunch of times. And why are you no working? That's supposed to work. Let's see, let's put those there. Spam 2. Why you no work? Am I missing something? No, I got plenty. Huh. I could get out of here, and I can spam 2. That works. Huh. I guess that was just a little glitch there, because that is the way it's done. I promise. So then it needs stone. It generally wants more stone than anything. And... huh. I found that some of that doesn't work on this side of the hotbar, but it works on others. Like if I put it somewhere else, like there, and then I jam 9. Yeah, now it works. Maybe it doesn't work on this row. I don't know. That's weird. But we'll just keep this going. We're going to want a bunch of foundations, apparently. So let's see how many we can make with this stuff. So we're going to need foundations and ceilings to start with to get this made. And foundations use a heck of a lot of materials. Okay, so I can't make any more. It's stone that I'm short of. So let me unencumber myself at this point. Thatch doesn't weigh much and you use a lot of it, so you can usually leave that on yourselves. I do have a bunch of stone in those guys, but let's just start there. So these guys, let's get our 3 out. They'll snap off of these pillars. It looks like that wants to snap there. That wants to snap there. So there's going to be definitely a step up to this, but that can't really be avoided. We'll put a little ramp right there. And then if I wanted to extend this out, what I can do now is put the ceiling. Look at how it gives me those options. I want it the down option. You saw it go up and down. There. I want that one. And I guess there's that one. Is that the one? That's not the one. That's better, more like the one. There can only be one. So I'll have to make a new ceiling. I don't think I have the stuff on me to do it, but these are going to be pretty easy now. Just to come out here. I've got this little 3 wide space. And this is going to become the foundation, get it? Of of a little base extension. And I've got this fabricator made over there, and it's going to go in this room somewhere once I figure it out. But it's getting dark, and I don't want to do the washed out gamma thing for you guys, so I'm going to break here, and I'm going to do a bunch of work, and then I'll pick up with you guys. Alright. Well, actually, everybody, I just looked at my recorded footage, and I just recorded almost half an hour just there. So last episode, I think it was, somebody asked me, a good fan, but he asked me, can't I build and talk at the same time and not just talk? So that's what happens. I build and talk, and we get that far. So I should be streaming this instead. This is building an ARK. But you guys get the gist. This is going to go all the way across, come down on the other side, and I'm going to build all these little rooms into it as well, and maybe have something that comes out that way too. So, yep, construction in progress. A little half hour of building with Monkeypuzzle on ARK. So I will see you later. Bye-bye.